Controversy for months are finally hitting the desk of state officials in Lincoln. 3 News Now anchor Megan Hahn has the latest on the battle over valuations in Douglas County. Megan?
Douglas County Assessor Diane Badiato was granted a 10-day extension for extra time needed after more than 4,700 taxpayers complained about their valuations. And it's not the extension but the manner in which they found out that has some county commissioners raising their eyebrows. The much talked about March 25th deadline for County Assessor Diane Badiato to submit Douglas County valuations has come and gone.
It didn't surprise me actually because the valuations are so erratic. They're not consistent in our view, and we're very concerned about that.
The deadline extension caught some Board of Equalization members off guard, some saying they were kept in the dark and found out the news from media reports.
Marianne Borgeson, our chairperson, commented that she had not been advised of that, and you know, it's just a lack of communication. It would have been good to have had the assessor's office at least advise us.
And it's not just how the Board of Equalization found out about the extension, but the absence of both Badiato and Chief Deputy Jack Baines that's drawing some scrutiny.
2 of the top people are gone.
Commissioner Mike Boyle says Baines has been out of the office and working from Kansas due to personal reasons. Meanwhile, Badiato was on vacation in Hawaii.
That's her personal decision, but I just can't imagine scheduling a trip in the middle of, even if, I mean, if last, I don't know, last January you said, I think I'll take a vacation, and you look at the calendar and it's right in the middle of all this, what would be a valuation procedure. I just found it kind of awkward and a little ill-timed.
Looking ahead, Boyle says the next biggest challenge for the Board of Equalization will be applying a mill levy and equalizing taxes for property owners.
You know, these lower valuations and higher valuations have to come into sync, otherwise the mill levy isn't fair.
Valuation notices are expected to be mailed out to Douglas County property owners by June 1st, allowing taxpayers to formally protest valuations in June. And it's unclear if or how those dates will be affected by the deadline extension. It's just the latest development adding to the already strained relationship between the Assessor's Office and the Board of Equalization. Commissioner Mike Boyle has been vocal at BOE meetings about the possibility of suing Badiato under the premise of mandamus action, which would force an elected official to do the job they're elected to do. He says Badiato has already been sued under this premise and is represented by the county attorney, which throws a wrench in the plan to pursue litigation against her.
Well, if we wanted to sue her on the same basis, the county attorney couldn't represent us because he already represents her in that lawsuit. So we'd have to pay $100,000 or so to a private attorney to sue her and then have the county attorney defend her. It was just compounding insanity. So we'll just have to let it go.
We reached out to the Douglas County Assessor's Office for comments. They didn't return the request for an interview today. And right now, the county is still challenging a state property valuation decision in court. Douglas County filed a challenge against the State Tax and Equalization Board at the Nebraska Supreme Court. In 2016, the state board ordered the county to raise property values of houses west of 72nd Street by 7%, while dropping values in parts of northeast Omaha by 5%. Douglas is one of 3 counties challenging changes made by the state board.